Hey everyone, welcome to another $1,000 strap search. I've got my 1,000 in singles here and I'm about to show you what I found. But before I do that, let's talk about this week's tip. Right now, we are going through what is called the national coin shortage. The mint isn't producing coins. They aren't able to get change out in boxes. They aren't able to do all that stuff because of the virus that's going around. And because of that, there seems to be a coin shortage. If you do coin roll hunting with any regularity, this is not news to you. However, there is not a shortage of paper money right now. So what better time to start searching singles? If you can't get your boxes of change, you can't get your coin rolls, why not grab a couple straps and see what you can find in them? What a perfect opportunity to dip your toe in the water of searching currency like I do. All right, that's my hint for this week. We'll get these 1,000 out of the way, and let's take a look and see what I found this week. Did find a Where's George. Track this bill at Where's George. That's one of the more common ones that I see, so I know he's a local guy. I will be logging this as soon as I finish this video. Did find another Where's George. Also, a sign that I've seen before, a stamp that I've seen before. I will still eagerly log this one just to see where else it may have been. Did find an alternator. This one has 5 as the alternator, so you're talking 95, 45, 65, 45. So 5 every other digit on this particular note. Did find some trinaries, 1s, 3s, and 7s on this one. 3s, 5s, and 9s right here. 4s, 5s, and 9s. Boy, that one's rough. That one's in rough shape. That's going back. Found quads, and it's a trinary. Quad 1s and a trinary of 1s, 4s, and 5s. This one is pretty cool. Also a trinary as well. 1s, 6s, and 7s. Starts off 17, 17, and then 6, 6, 6, 6. So you got your quads to end it, and you got a pair to start with. That's pretty neat. Quad 8s on this one. Quad 8s here again, also a trinary, 2s, 7s, and 8s on this particular one. And then my stars. This one's in really nice shape. This one's pretty good as well. A little bit of a crease down the center. Another one, 2013, starting with a 0, maybe. Another one not in the greatest of shape. This one's pretty creased, and it's written on. That's a bummer, especially since it's from 2003A, one of the older star notes that I found. Speaking of old stuff, here's a 1995 pulled from circulation. 1988 also written on. Once again, another bummer. Another 1985. This one is not written on, and it's from Minneapolis. I don't see a whole lot of those. A 1993, another short printed series. They put out bills in 88, 88A, 93, and then again in 95. So there was a bunch of 88s, and then just 2 years after this, they started up at 95, so you don't see a lot of 1993. 1985, once again, they went from 1981, then they printed 85, and then shortly after 85, you have the 88 and the 88A, so 85 is another note that you don't see very often. And then, the find of the week, I found a binary. Yes, I did. 155, 115, 11. Found a binary in the wild. Pretty good shape on this one, so that's just an added bonus. When you're talking fancy serial numbers, I mean, of course you want them in mint condition, but remember, it's the serial number, the fancy serial number that you're hunting. You don't get to choose the condition of the note because there are so few of these particular numbers. So don't stress too much on condition when you find fancies like this. When they're in great condition, all the better, but if they're not, there's still the fancy notes, so you still want to be proud of those. So that's what I found this week. Let's take a look at something from my box. Now, I just got back from a trip to Vegas. I took a road trip, and you guys will be seeing what I found in those fairly soon. And I wanted to continue my Goldbacks series. This is the $10, the 10 Goldbacks, 10 Utah Goldbacks. That's how to say that one correctly. 10 Utah Goldbacks. It is a really neat note. These are supposed to be in circulation in Utah. These were made in 2019. And what's cool about them is right here on the bottom, these are considered this gold coin. That's what I was trying to say. It's not considered currency. It's considered a coin. You can see right there, this gold coin contains 1/100th of a troy ounce of 24 karat gold. So this is 1/100th, 1%. If you had 100 of these, you would have 1 troy ounce of gold. And I think gold just cracked 1800. So yeah, this isn't backed by anything, but because it's made with gold, this particular note is worth, well, I don't want to say it's worth its weight in gold, but it has a value because gold has a value. If you check out the back of this, it's just the reverse imprint of what's on the front. And you can see the lady there. I don't even know if I should try to pronounce Justicia for circulation in Utah. You can see the 2019 right there. And these bills are a little bit bigger. I've got the other ones here. I've done the $5 bill, or the five Utah Goldback. You can't call it a dollar because it's not. I've done the 5 Goldback. You can see how that's a little bit smaller. And I've done the 1 as well, which is smaller still. Just trying to line up the bottoms there so you can see how they go smaller and smaller and smaller. So that's the 1, the 5, and the 10. 10 Utah Goldbacks. Now, in my trip to Vegas, I did drive through Utah. Unfortunately, I only drove through small towns, and the 2 or 3 gas stations and food places I stopped at all looked at me like I was crazy when I was talking about this. But I'm sure if I would have went into any of the major cities in Utah, they would have known what I was talking about, and I would have been able to get some more of these. But yeah, out in the boondocks, the young'uns didn't know what I was talking about. But yeah, this is 10 Goldbacks, 5 Goldbacks here, 1 Goldback there. There are 2 other denominations, and as they come in, I will put those up as well. So that's what I've got for you guys this week. If you learned anything new, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please subscribe. I always respond to my comments. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again next week.